obviously, I mean, we all seem to be on board for the new Black Ops 6 round-based zombies, mega hype, mega interest. But before that comes, some of the previous Black Ops maps, through Black Ops 3 in particular, had a ton of like extra maps that people created. And I personally have watched Noah J456 play a couple of these. I've heard a ton of talk about them, even seen trailers for them that look insane, but I've never actually dove into it. And I brought this up with the Fast Crew and said, listen, what if we go back to some of these, you know, the old zombies, round-based zombies, but we do it on some of the custom maps that people have created over, like, now, I don't know, years it has been. Then I saw this video from Ginger Melon. This was submitted over on my Discord for me to look at. So I thought we would take a look. This is 50. I don't know how there's even that many of them. But 50 different maps for zombies, of custom maps that people created. This is
Prefer my Stone in 4K.
I want to see if any of these make sense for us to go back to and check out, but I'm going to do an entire tangent of how I want more of these custom rules and custom games in zombies or in Warzone, like what people have created through this. It's so incredible, and I want this for like bigger experiences for COD. I have another video coming on that on the main channel I'm working on. So let's just start with this today. I want to see what maps they've created and see if any of them are like, yeah, we got to check this out. All right?
Here are 50 custom zombies maps you need to try out. Also, these aren't in any particular order, so don't go down keyboard bashing in the comment section. Also,
Onyx, and Ghost of Caldera are all the same
have
person or AI thinking face.
Yeah, maybe. They might be. I don't know. Have we seen them together? I don't know.
Town Reimagined by Zila. Think about the lovely BO2 town that everyone knows and loves, with nice new enhanced graphics and new areas, including the bowling alley and the back of the bank. If you love BO2, then you're certainly going to love this map. This next map is probably arguably the best custom zombies map of all time, and that's Leviathan. This map literally looks like it could be an actual Treyarch made map. It's truly amazing. It's like Moon, but just underwater. Next one's a bit of a weird one, but we have Minecraft, Kino de Toten.
That's actually the one that I saw the trailer for that I want to check out as well, I think, is Leviathan.
It's kind of just Kino de Toten, but in Minecraft. But
wait a second. Even his hand is Minecraft. But it's the same map.
Most COD Zombies fans love Minecraft, so why not put them both together? At number 47, 46, and 45, we have the Quiet series. Now, this series is really bright and colourful, and there is so much content. Not only custom perks, but we have loads of Treyarch assets as well. Honestly, with the amount of wonder weapons in this game, you really cannot...
Dude, look at how crazy these are custom-made maps, too, though.
Get bored. Not only has it got the traditional COD Zombies weapons, it's also got a few additional ones out there to look for as well. Next up is Call of the Dead Remastered. Truly one of the most beautiful, amazing remasters I've ever seen. It's exactly the same as Call of the Dead, just a few fixes and the map just looks 10 times better. At number 43, we have Daybreak. Now this map is kind of like if Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 had a baby. It's basically Diner from Black Ops 2, just reskinned to look like Black Ops 4, with some fantastic wonder weapons and new areas to explore. Taking a turn of theming zombies maps. At number 42, we have the Dome Simpsons map. Now, if you're a fan of Simpsons, you have to play this full stop. It's fairly simple, but it's still really great fun. And hey, you get to explore the Simpsons house. Coming in at number 41.
But all the zombies were Homer.
It's fairly simple, but it's still really great fun. And hey, you get to explore the Simpsons house. Coming in at number 41, we have Rainy Death. Now, there's two reasons I absolutely love this map. One is the actual look of the map, and two is the fact that it has so much content that's not actually in Call of Duty. For example, it has weapons from Battlefield 4, Apex Legends, and Payday 2. Next, we have Europa by Logical. Now, previously, I've said some of these maps look amazing, but they don't really look as good as Europa. This map is heavily inspired by Moon, which is really, really cool. It's also got elemental scavengers, so what more could you want? Now, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but next we have Poop of the Dead. This map's actually just really fun to play with some friends. You're pretty much just stuck in a bathroom stall the whole map, but it is actually quite challenging. Next up, we have the map Kowloon. Now, this map puts you in a nice familiar spot. There is Cold War weapons. There's 3 custom zombies perks to choose from. At number 37, we have Stairway to Heaven. Now, I love this map so much just because it's simple. All you have to do is climb some stairs and then buy the Bible ending. The next map on the list is Mori Rebirth. Now, this map is kind of a reimagining of the original map by the same creator called Mori. Now, this map is absolutely phenomenal. Not only has it got 3 brand new custom wonder weapons, it has quests, it has zombie monkeys, and the whole look of the map is just absolutely incredible. Next up, we have Atonement. Set in an old English mining town, our main 4 have to go around and discover Group 935 secrets. Now, I like to think of this map as a spin-off to the main premise story, and this one is definitely one of the best. At number 34, we have Wipeout Zombies. Now, this is just the game show Total Wipeout, but as well as the obstacles, you've got zombies running at you. Now, this map came out all the way back in 2017, which makes it very old, but nonetheless, this, it still deserves credit because it holds up to this day. Now, remember how I said a couple maps ago, well, there's certain maps that I consider spin-offs? Now, this next map, Westland, is definitely one of those. This map is heavily inspired by Buried. It has a main quest. It has loads of side quests. It has a custom wonder weapon and special weapon. Not only that, it has loads of custom content as well. Now, going back to Minecraft theme maps, we have Stairway to the Ether Minecraft. Now, this map's more of a challenge map. You're actually going your way through all the biomes to reach the end. Obviously, everything looks like it's Minecraft. You have World War II weapons.
The operator is
all the original perks, and you also have the Mad Gas perk pack. As I said, this map's actually quite challenging, so it definitely puts your zombie skills to the test. Now, I'm hoping I'm going to pronounce this map right, but next up we have Tuvon Biological. Now, this map is set in Vietnam. It's heavily inspired by Cold War, as it has Cold War weapons. Not only the base weapons, but you also have the DLC weapons as well. It has mimics. It has dig sites. It also has elemental bows. And no, not the DE bows that you're all thinking of. In this one, you can upgrade your bow to a poison, electric, explosive, or an ice bow. Now, I've personally played this map multiple times, and I actually really recommend it. Logical's just a phenomenal creator, and you'll know this as you'll see him many times pop up in this
31.
List. Now,
this might be one
I like to call DLC 5 for Infinite Warfare Zombies, and that is Water Park Zombies. This map actually was so anticipated by the COD Zombies community. It actually took 4 years for this map to come out. It is genuinely absolutely incredible. I actually have a video out on it if you want to go give it a watch. It's heavily inspired by Infinite Warfare Zombies.
Number 30. This got to be one too, right?
Perks, has the IW Magical Wheel. It also has all of the IW weapons.
The thing is, these are going to take a long time. I don't know.
Map, this one's definitely for you. At number 29, we have Blockbuster Video DLC 1. Now, this map is actually one of the many few maps that I played during my start of Custom Zombies, all the way back in 2020. Now, I love this map so much just because there's so many film references. There's a whole Easter egg, which is really fun to play along with, and tons of film-based bosses as well. At number 28, we have Valley. This map's got a Cold War style theme to it, having armor, weapon rarities. Not only that, it's got multiple different types of ray guns. It has a shotgun ray gun and an LMG ray gun. It's also got a full Easter egg. It's got a Juggernaut. It's got Margwas. It's got dogs. There's also a gun game mode. I mean, there's not really anything else that you could even add to this map. Next, we have Slippin' and Trippin' Zombies. Like Water Park Zombies earlier, this is heavily inspired by RW Zombies, which is always a nice thing. It's basically just one massive water park with slides and an arcade. Also, there's going to be clowns constantly running at you, so have fun with that. Next up is Cyber, but this was actually part of Logical's map series, where over the span of 10 weeks, he would release 10 maps. Personally, this one was my favorite out of the bunch. It has a futuristic cyberpunk kind of look to it. It's got a small Easter egg quest with a viable ending. You can also have a game mode for time gameplay. Now, this next map is mainly for my UK audience, and that is the Sidemen House. Now, Iceberg has actually done a phenomenal job on this. It has so much content. It has many boss fights, many little mini games, lockdowns, custom loot crates. There is so much to say, I can't even list it all, but it is great fun.
I wonder if that's something that they actually made, because I know they have so many different, like they got the sides restaurant as well. Like they got so many ventures that they're in on. I wouldn't be surprised if they custom made that. That's something that, like, if only this was just built directly into the game. Somebody was asking too, how do you actually play this? You have to mod the game, download the mod and everything, and it's not necessarily directly in it like you would play Fortnite for some of the custom games and things that they've created on theirs with the menu and store within it.
Next, we have Ravine by Verco. This map is very simple. It's very visually pleasing, and it's also great for high rounds. At number 23, we have Summit Online. Now, this was a complete remake of the COD Online Cyborg game mode that actually is no longer playable since 2020. There's many different perks, weapons, and a new point system, which is quite cool. It's definitely unique. This, again, was one of the first maps that I ever actually played, and it still actually holds up. I feel like I've put some odd maps on this list, but next up, we have Micro Galactasia. This is literally just a one-barrier map. It's quite colorful. It's got Noah J456 logo on it. I'm not sure what this map is, but it's weirdly great. Now, this next map is probably the most unique out of them all, and that is Nightmare. Nightmare is more of a story mode based game, all inside COD Zombies. There isn't any rounds or objectives to complete, but no, don't worry, not in the Vanguard type. There are side Easter eggs, there are checkpoints, adrenaline shots, and a certain...
Son doesn't even like COD multiplayer. It's not going to like this. It's the same thing as AI, and it's not as good as mechanics. Some of these are good, though. And I do like, at least in the past, my favorite part of Zombies when I've done it in the past is to complete some type of Easter egg to escape from the map. Those are my favorite. I'm not a big fan of going for like crazy high 100 round whatever. I like exploring the map for the first time, seeing how high I can get, especially if I'm playing with other people, more so than playing solos. But yeah, I mean, the one if you're just sitting behind one wall, one point, nah, I wouldn't like that, just shooting at AI for it. And obviously, they're all zombies or AI, whatever. We come up with our own zombies against real players in the custom games that we do. Those are fun as well. But some of these
Going
look
to
pretty
find
good.
some clues. Next is an oldie but a goldie, and that is Wanted. Wanted is set in a western town. It's got a lot of modded content, including weapons, a hard bosses, and a really good in-depth Easter egg. As I said, this map is quite old, coming out in 2019, but it still holds up to the big titans of custom zombies to this day. At number 19, we have Thanatos. This map kind of has a creepy aspect to it. Definitely got some hints of horror in there. You have this boss called Thanatos that's kind of chasing you around everywhere. He will just pop up every now and then, and damn does he look cool. There is 29 perks overall. There's a full custom Easter egg. There's fully custom wonder weapons.
There's only a few on the list that are actually big, but not many. Even if we just find the big ones, and like the thing is too, a lot of these that we would play through, it's probably going to take a couple hours for us to do. But if we get the full 4-man fast crew and we're trying to figure out an Easter egg like challenge to get through it, I don't know how stable these are, though, because I know Noah's played a couple of them that, like, the game totally crashes when he does it. So I'd probably just take, like, the top couple of them, and we'd probably just take one, play the best one that we have. If it ends up going good, maybe we get through it in an hour, maybe 2 hours. Maybe we end up playing 3 of them, and we feature, like, 3 of them for a video of, like, what was the best favorite of the 3 that we tried. But, I mean, you guys tell me which one will be worth doing if you
with
played these
upgrade
before.
variants. The boss fight is definitely one of the things to highlight in this map, and it's fully equipped with World War II weapons. Next up, we have where 2 games collide,
Fall
and that
Guys.
is Fall Guys Zombies. Now, this map is actually so much fun to play. You're actually playing Fall Guys game modes in Zombies. It's also quite... Ice Grenade has been very nice here and put a easy mode in. Not saying this map isn't fun in solo, but it's definitely one of those maps you'd love to play with your friends. Now, Logical and Rex absolutely cooked with this map, and that is Seatown. Now, this is actually a zombified Modern Warfare 3 map, also called Seatown. This map is heavily inspired by Cyberpunk 2077. There is a looting system,
don't even
there's
recognize
masks, there's quests, and an epic boss fight. Next up, we have the upgrade from Outbreak, and that is Vivictus. Not only does this have a better playstyle, it has better weapons, it has better locations, there's an epic boss fight, and there's actually just quite a lot to do on the map. Next up, we have Gulag Zombies. This has a main Easter egg quest, has Modern Warfare 2019
it's in
weapons,
the goo.
there's the Blood of the Dead
The
Spectral
Verdansk
Shield,
goo.
Blood of the Dead Zombies, the Ragnarok DG4s, a custom Pack-a-Punch camo, and Logical's custom perks as well. Obviously, as you can expect, this map is just in the gulag. At the number 13th spot, we have Evil Dead. Obviously, a map to the cult classic film. There is a main Easter egg quest to this map. There's a new wonder weapon. There's a napalm boss zombie, brand new perk plus 10 other perks, and an absolute amazing soundtrack. Next up, we have Five Nights at Freddy's by Deadshot. I think the best part about this map is that when they were trying to make it, it was for a joke, but somehow it just turned into a fully fledged map. Up next, we have another game crossover, and that is the GTA Online Garage. They have honestly nailed this garage.
You know what? I have seen footage of this on Facebook because people would stream this and put it under GTA, and then they'd be like, GTA got zombies, and then they would just stream themselves in this room killing zombies for like hours. And so many people would go click on and watch it because they thought it was really GTA. They'd be like, how do you play this? Whatever. Like, it would just freak out for a long time. Then I think enough people saw it and whatever. It doesn't. I haven't seen it pop up in my feed in ages, but this one was big years ago.
Oh well, if you've ever played GTA before, it's like they've completely pulled it from GTA and just put zombies with it. Now this sounds crazy, but at the time of recording this voiceover, this map came out today, and that goes to the crazy place. An absolutely phenomenal map. It's basically a Origins reimagining. It has all the staffs, but with new quests. It has Origins portals. It has a Pack-a-Punch quest. It has buildables. It has an Easter egg song quest as well. Honestly, I've played this twice now, and it's generally one of the most phenomenal maps I've ever seen. One of the best to come out this year by far. Next up, we have Doris Declassified. This is what BOS 3 The Giant should have been. Such a crazy map. It's so detailed. It's a reimagining of Doris, if you couldn't tell already. It's got a fully fledged main Easter egg with so much lore behind it. It has buildables. It has a new wonder weapon. It's got different dialogue as well, which is quite cool, and it has a full map dynamic soundtrack. At the number 8 spot, we have the Iron Dragon. Now this map takes heavy inspiration from the Eisendrache and also Origins, taking a lot of assets from both those maps. It has 4 upgradable bows, a full Easter egg quest, and also multiple side quests. Next, we have Return to Dust Herrenhaus. This map heavily feels like Kino de Toten, which is never a bad thing. It's set in an abandoned boarding school just after World War II. It has World War II weapons and a major Easter egg. Next is Dome, the fan favorite Modern Warfare 3 map. Pretty much the exact same layout as the multiplayer map, just with zombies. Next,
Wait, is that map from Al Mazrah at the top of the mountain?
We have Debunker. Now, this is kind of a spin-off of Die Machine, as it takes place after the events of this map. It's very heavily inspired by Cold War. It has Cold War point system, it has Cold War weapons, it has Cold War perks. It's actually got a fairly straightforward Easter egg as well, which is nice to see. At the number 4 spot, we have Back to the Zombies. Now, this was made for NoJ456 Zombies map contest, and this map creator made it in 30 days. Now, it's fairly a small map, but in 30 days, this map is very impressive. And if you couldn't tell already, this map is heavily themed on Back to the Future. It has a main Easter egg, it has a working jukebox, it has shootables, it has loads of challenges, it has an Infinite Warfare HUD, Shadows of Evil characters, BO4 weapons, and so much more. As I said, this map was made in 30 days, and with the amount of features that it's got, it's absolutely insane. At the number 3 spot, we have the Minecraft One Window Challenge. This map is a staple in the Custom Zombies community. It's been out for quite a while now, but for some reason, it still delivers fun gameplay. I can't tell you how many times I've actually completed this
so
map
they only
before,
come
but
through
somehow
one
it's still fun every single time. At the number 2 spot, we have Shoot House. Now, this is heavily inspired by Origins. Featured in the same location, just a few miles off of Dig Site 64. Honestly, this is such a great map, and if you like Origins, you're certainly going to like this.
Shoot
Now,
House.
finally, at the number 1 spot, and I really do hope I pronounce this name right, we have Evkla, or Evkla. I don't even know at this point. Now, Verco has done a phenomenal job on this map. You're actually traveling through different maps. The ones we've seen previously, all completely different maps with their own style and feel as well. Honestly, I would say this map is actually quite challenging, but it's always great to play with some friends. Wow, that was a lot of maps to go through. Obviously, there's so many more out there, so if you do want a part 2, please feel free to give a subscribe. If you've got to the end of this video somehow, please also subscribe. Big shout out to all.
Yeah, check him out, man. This was a great video. You put this together very, very well. Subscribe on my main channel here. And I'll link it for you guys to check out as well. But this is very cool. I definitely, you know, I don't think we've ever played zombies as the fast crew, though. So it might be a nightmare to try and play this together. I don't know how well we would really do. But I kind of want to try it. I think it would be fun. We got to start somewhere, though.